Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? And welcome to the 14th session of the D&D, of the Deviants and Dorks D&D campaign. I hope y'all are having a good day. This will be a pretty interesting session. Last off, we had a guest player, Coda Coral, aka Raven, who played the potion seller and Snake Boy. But now, after a brief encounter with some bandits, the party is back at Unogi. They have just arrived and are ready to ascend the lift. So, without further ado, let's go in and say hi to everybody. Hello.
Pizza rolls.
I'm dying.
No dying. Bad.
I am big sister, apparently. It makes me happy.
Not yet.
Yeah. Not yet? Okay.
But soon.
Okay. Well, either way, we are live. As I was explaining to stream, you guys last session had met Coda, the traveling salesman. Snake Boy decided to buy some potions, how shady they seemed. And after dealing with some bandits, have now arrived back at Unogi. You are just arriving, and you are hopping off the road at the bottom of the lift. What do you all do?
Your mom.
Nice.
Sorry. I guess we'd probably want to go to the king and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the king should be first. We say, hey, we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
I think first I'm gonna try not to die.
Yeah, don't
I think we
die.
heal up as well.
I'm just really
Yeah.
excited to place all of these heads in front of the king. And
I was gonna say, how many heads do you
Stop.
have? Because I know you have the head of the queen.
I have a lot.
And you have if you have all the harpy heads, you have the queen's head, and then 11 harpy heads.
11 harpy head and one head of a very annoying wizard.
I forgot that you chopped his head off.
I told you she chopped the head off.
Oh. Okay. So, you
He
all
put
fi-
knives in me, okay?
It's just magical knives.
I'm
It's
sorry, if you
fine.
put fucking knives in me, you're dead.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Fucking knives? That seems
Fucking
dangerous.
knives? Like fucking
So-
pie?
So, you all find your way
Shake.
up the lift and through the city of Unogi. It's still a heavy guard presence in the city currently. It seems like they haven't, but it's a little less than normal. And eventually you find your way up to the king's castle. There are 2 guards standing outside of it. One of them you do recognize as the very sheepish younger guard who was vomiting over the mass amounts of
Manticore?
Oh, I
Manticore
feel so
blood.
bad for him.
Oh no, he's traumatized.
I was gonna immediately step in between his line of sight and Daisy.
Daryl was his name.
So many heads.
The doctor is very tempted to grab one of the heads and run up to him with it.
If you want to.
I'll let you. Fuck yeah.
The doctor grabs one of the heads off of Daisy. It's just like, can I borrow these?
Of course you can.
Lovely. And he runs up to the dude and like, look what I have!
I was like, oh, be nice to him. Look at him. He's got anxiety.
The guard was in midst conversation and turns to you screaming, screams himself, and jabs the spear forward, which impales into the head of the harpy. As this knee-jerk reaction happens, and then he just looks at you, looks down at the head, and just drops the spear.
This wasn't the
I
head! It was borrowing that!
I walk up behind the doctor, and I start turning the doctor to go back to the cart, and I say, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You guys would have had to take shrink the cart because it will not fit on the lift.
Yeah, I already deflated the
sorry.
cart before we came up.
I turn. Sorry, my bad. I turn the doctor towards like the group, and I go, "I'm so sorry," and I like grab the spear from the ground and like yank it out of the head of the harpy, and I give it back to them, and I go, I'm sorry. And then I just turn around with the doctor, and I just like keep shuffling them forward, like let's go, come on.
They pick up the head on the way back, and like she's like, he stabbed the head.
The guards will drop the gate to allow you into the castle over the moat, and you are escorted inside by Daryl through the winding and confusing halls of the castle until you make it to the main chamber, right in the center, where the king seems to be not on his throne. He's standing in the middle of the room, talking to a few other people. Seems like some important people.
Cool.
What was that?
I want the doctor, as soon as we walk in, to yell at the top of their lungs, "We took care of your harpy problem!"
While the doctor is saying that, Daisy is very quickly taking off all of the heads and putting them on the ground for the king. Just lining them up in a row.
The king will kind of like wave away the two people that were with him, who will shuffle out and like, I was just informed about this. I got a letter from Captain Andrill from Opix.
Yes.
Talking
He's
about your
very
good
cool.
deeds.
I punched him back to his life.
He fought very well.
It seemed that the harpies were stealing food from the nearby towns to supply to their queen.
Yes, their queen had eaten some shit and became a part of her, and then she became floaty. And very big.
I heard, and that is a lot of heads.
Oh,
Okay.
and then I just finished placing down the bandit's head as well. You also have there's also a bit of like a criminal problem on the way here.
Yes. There's a little bit of a bandit problem.
Yeah.
They messed up my cart.
Jumped.
Bandits tend to be an issue. We do our best. We try to patrol the roads. I am surprised they're this far north. Most of the time, bandits take part in groups in the desert because they're a little harder to control out there.
Yeah, no, you've got no fucking organized crime up here. Of course you're gonna have issues with bandits and smaller bits of crime, and especially more violent crime.
Are you telling me to get organized crime in my city?
No. I'm just saying.
I tend to believe that I do a good job making this a crime-free city. Safe for the people.
They didn't mean it. They're just a kid. Excuse them. Sorry. The other city we saw together was oh shit. Newport? No, that's where we came. No,
Lightport.
New beginnings.
Lightport?
New beginnings. Yeah.
When I came to this continent, I was in New Beginnings, and there is a lot of organized crime there. But
Exactly.
the people
There
take
is?
care of the people.
Huh.
I'm not excusing crime. This is just the character.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
I know. Mm-hmm.
But either way, I believe it is time. I believe it is time to talk about payment. For your good deeds.
Money.
There are two things I could do for you. One, I could pay you in full for your good deeds. Give you 1,000 gold. For the slaughter and of this beast that has been terrorizing these two towns. Or,
Okay.
if wanted, Tekek.
Huh?
You are from the city. If I've seen you around in the temple, and I've done a little bit of research.
Yes, my lord.
Your mother was an ex-adventurer. Saved up some money, bought a house, made a home here.
That's correct, sir.
I don't know if you've talked to her recently. They're still doing good. But your mother has picked up a part-time job to help here and there, and your father has sold some paintings that he's done recently. I, as a reward for your good deeds, could make sure your family never has to worry about money. Always has a home here.
I immediately turn to the group and give like these eyes. I sent emoji. I sent an emoji, please.
I give 2
Yes.
thumbs up immediately.
Tempter does the same.
Do everything for your
Press also
family.
just thumbs up.
Sacrifice for your family.
Money is nice, but family is better.
Family is forever.
Oh my
Yes.
god, are we
Even if
Vin
it's-
Diesel?
Even if it's the family, even if it's the family you make along the way and it's not actually your family.
Vin Diesel's
yes.
a huge D&D nerd. He
I
is.
know.
Okay.
Family is forever.
Apparently-
Family is the strongest.
Apparently also Jason Momoa, which I did not know.
Yeah.
Well.
Also, who's the guy that plays Superman?
Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
Henry
Yeah,
Cavill's a huge
yeah.
D&D nerd.
Mhm.
He's a huge nerd in general.
True.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a
Um,
new show recently about Warhammer?
He goes
Yes.
running with a lion hat.
Oh. The king nods and said, "This house that they own will always be in your family. If they decide to hand it down to you, it will be yours, unpaid, forever."
Oh my
That's
god,
a good deal.
D&D, the one place that I can think of having a home that's mine that I wouldn't have to worry about paying rent for.
Big oof.
Anyway, yeah, so as you guys know, I like looked at you with big eyes and I got all of your permission and I turn to the king and I bow and I go, "It would be a great honor if you would allow us to forever have a home here in your kingdom."
He bows
Your
back.
city.
And if anything were to happen to your family, the home would be given to people who need it, free of charge.
Of course.
We appreciate all the help that you have done. Now, I am gonna go walk around town and tell people that we seem to be free of harpies and celebrate.
Woohoo.
So,
Wonderful. Do you want the heads to put like on pikes around to be like, "Hey, we defeated the harpies"? They
I
won't be
mean,
dealing-
we're not gonna put them on pikes. That is quite morbid, but I'll keep them for my personal collection.
okay, you can keep them for your personal
Collection is
collection,
fine.
my liege.
Okay.
Oh my. Are you insinuating something, Daisy? Or not Daisy. Zoe. What's your name? Yeah, Zoe. I'm like, wait, which one is it?
That wasn't character.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but I'm out of character and I'm going, are you insinuating that the king is fucking these harpies?
No!
What?
Where did that come from?
Where did you get that from?
What?
God, no, I'm not that fucked up.
Like, I'm
Emphasis.
fucked up, but I'm not that
Look,
fucked up.
I'm fucked up, but I'm not into necrophilia.
Emphasis on that fucked up.
That's huge emphasis. That's why.
Okay.
Look, we're all fucked up here, but we're not that fucked up.
The king turns to you, Bar, and says, "I believe you had a conversation with my personal wizard,
Yeah.
royal wizard. If you want, he is free. If you wish to have another conversation."
It was like a shit-eating grin that just spreads on his face.
You're all free to go if you want to.
A pizza roll.
I swear, he may seem grumpy, but he's got a heart of gold somewhere in there.
Like
through,
actually
through
a
the ground.
gold?
No,
Stop it.
it's a phrase. It's a figure of speech.
Sorry, were you telling me to stop it, or is your cat on your keyboard again?
No, I was telling you to stop it. I know it went through your thought. I know what went through your head that time. I may have been wrong that other time, but I know what you thought.
Okay, what did I think? Because I think you think that I think things way worse than I actually
Heart of
do.
gold?
Thinking.
Heart of gold? Gold?
That'll go for a
Gold?
lot.
No,
That's a lot of money.
no. I was just going in character because Daisy's stupid. Daisy's just stupid.
I love that.
She has a 9 in intelligence. He has a heart of gold. Who knows?
I feel like even if you have a 9 in intelligence, you know a little bit about figures of speech.
I know. I know. But you're killing me. It's so
Sorry.
funny. No, it's so funny.
Did you guys hear those?
Yes!
Yeah. Okay, cool. Apparently Discord just released Discord's soundboard. So
Wait, it did?
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god. Bruh, we have a soundboard for stream. I hope stream's hearing this. Okay. Okay.
There it is.
Oh my god.
The king turns to you all and bows and said, "Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go get shit-faced drunk," and walks out the door.
He's like fun.
Mother-
Enjoy.
Please, keep it to a minimum. Please. I'll allow it, but keep it to a minimum.
Daisy starts clapping. Have fun! Let me know if you need me later.
Every time one of those go off, I want one of you to be casting thaumaturgy or prestidigitation or something.
Okay.
What were those words?
Those are
Spells.
The spells.
No spells.
That's because you're a barbarian.
Yeah, I know.
Part is going to like look at the rest of the party. I want to go annoy this wizard because it was fun last time.
Would you like us to come with or just wait for you?
I feel like he
Somewhere
would kick us out way too fast if there were more than like 2 or 3 of us.
Can I come bother this wizard?
He'll probably like you.
Well,
I
turned to the. Oh, sorry.
You realize now Daryl is still with you guys and just says, technically, if it's a king's request, he can't kick you guys out.
Perfect. Then I'm
Why?
great. I'm gonna pick up the wizard's head, because I assume, and take that one with me so I can show it to the wizard and be like, hey, can you get any magical shit from this guy's head from him being magical?
You're getting set a precedent that's just not true in life. Not all heads can become magic items. I allowed it once.
It may not be able to happen, but I'm still gonna try.
Daryl will lead you through the maze that is this castle until you all find yourself on just an open wall. There's not even a doorway. It's just a section of this wall is gone. And you see about 15 feet away, a little higher than the floor, this tower with a door and no stairs, no bridge, no way to get up there.
Mara's gonna like set up a tentative foot just to like make sure that the staircase is still there and then just walk up.
Yep. You all see Prar just step out into the open air and start walking up.
Oh, this is fun.
Invisible stairs.
You see there's a wooden door with no handle on the outside, but one of those big iron rings for knocking.
Knock, knock, knock.
What?
Hi, sorry, it's me again. I had like a couple more questions. Maybe. I don't know if you could answer them, but you're like the most readily available mage. who might know anything?
Hello, I am also here.
The
I'm
door's
also here.
The door's still closed. He's just talking through this door. It's muffled. And after, like, there's a good 30 seconds of silence before the door opens, and you see he's standing there with shorts on, no shirt, just a ragged green robe over him, just loosely hanging. And in one hand, he has a staff with this oak staff with this purple crystal at the end, where the roots of the staff are grown around this crystal. And in his other hand, he has a cup of coffee.
That's
we
actually
still look piece of
exactly
shit.
how I imagined he would show on the other side of the door.
Question. Is the wizard hot?
The wizard's a fox man, so if you find that hot, then
Oh!
the official D&D term is a kitsune.
Daddy. Okay.
With
Look, my
warm
furry
orange-
awakening, you best know, was Robin Hood, but the fox. So
This looks like Robin Hood, but wizard and depressed.
hi.
And he just looks at all of you, takes a long sip of his coffee, and just turns around and walks deeper into the tower, leaving the door open.
Yeah, he's just gonna follow him in.
Cool.
You all now see the scene that Prar saw previously. It's a tall tower, but it's only one floor. The rest of it's just open air all the way up to the ceiling. It is a one-bedroom apartment with, on the left of the door, there is a magic workshop, a desk, this giant suit of armor with runes enchanted into it. Just like a bookshelf. To the right, there is a bed, and then an open concept toilet and shower. There's no curtain on the shower, just open concept everything. And then further on, and a little off-put from the tower, is a small kitchen.
It must get really wet in there if you don't have a shower curtain.
That's what magic's for.
Does it get really steamy? Does it steam up your whole apartment?
No, that's what magic's for. What do you want?
Hi.
You were interested in his bathing patterns.
I was just thinking about how that would work.
He sits down at his desk and just is casually sipping his coffee and writing in a notebook without even looking at any of you.
Like when you get sick, do you put on the faucet really hot and then you actually let instead of using magic to get rid of the steam, you let the steam just get all around your apartment to just open up your nostrils?
Is there a seat across from Merle?
No, there's only one chair in this place.
Is there a surface that is elevated from the floor across from Merle?
You could sit on the desk he's working at, but the desk is pressed against the wall.
I'm trying to think. I want her to perch somewhere and then start talking to Merle, you know?
You could perch on his bed across the room.
The doctor is going to set down their briefcase and sit on top of their briefcase.
Is there a gap on the end of the desk?
There's a small gap.
Is it enough to balance on?
Make an acrobatics check.
I love this.
If you need a chair, we could just make a chair.
Damn!
Oh my god.
No fucking way!
What?
A natural 20!
Oh my god, a natural 20 on that? That's amazing.
That's so fucking funny.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
I will either let you perch on this desk, or if you want, you could perch on the back of the chair he's sitting on.
We're going for the back of the chair.
Okay. You see, you just perched down, looking down at him, and he just takes a moment, looks up, straight up at you.
So you remember when I was here last time, there was the red string thing going out the door?
Yeah, what the... Can I
So everyone
help
else-
you?
Yeah. I have questions. So everyone else here has had dreams with red string.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
You know how you did the thing last time to see the actual, like, magic? Could you do that again with everyone in the room to see if it's, like, all connected? Because we've had thoughts about it. But we can't do anything. You know.
Did you come here on your own, or did the king send you?
The king technically sent us.
Fuck. You see, he closes the book he was writing in, just takes a deep sip of coffee, and then just takes a moment to like put his head in his hands and rub his.
To be honest, I
eyes and
was
rub his
planning on
face.
coming on my own, but they just all sort of like came along, and I can't really say no to them.
Volunteered to come when you said like only 2 people would be fine and least likely to get us kicked out. But yeah, no, it was mentioned to us that since the king sent us that you wouldn't be allowed to kick us out, so that's why everyone else came.
Who told you that?
Daryl.
I don't know
Fucking kill
anyone's
that little
names.
shit. Not
I don't.
really. Fucking Daryl, I'm gonna make sure that his
You gotta be
he
honest.
suffers.
I feel like he suffered enough. He did have a harpy head shoved at him earlier.
Yeah.
Funny. Oh, and the
Oh.
other day, he saw a little bit of us doing a little bit of murder. It's fine. And
He did throw up from that one.
He did throw up from that one.
The young guard is very much not used to blood.
The Merle takes a moment to actually look up from what he was working on and looks at the party for the first time. Wow, you're all a colorful bunch. That's a lot of heads. What the fuck?
Oh, I don't have the heads with me anymore. It's just the one head. All of the other heads were left for the king for his personal collection.
And the Manticore heads and the rest of the heads are in the cart.
Yeah, I have the wizard's head. I
Why
do
are you-
definitely have.
Why are you holding a head?
They have a lot of heads.
Yeah,
Yes.
I collect heads.
He appears
Say
to be
spark
fond
joy.
of heads.
Do you not collect heads?
I collect teeth and bones.
No,
This
And
guy tried to
blood.
put a lot of knives in me, so I punished him by taking
Why-
his head.
Why can't you collect something normal, like coins or rocks or...
I
don't
also
know.
collect coins and rocks and other shiny things.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm done talking to you, dude. Okay. You
Plus,
standing above
one
me.
time, I took a changeling's head, and I was able to. Someone was able to. This wonderful lady, called the Necromancer, was able to turn it into a magical item.
Yes, I am currently wearing the magical item.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Ooh, do you want to do you want to show him?
Yes.
Change
And-
into me. Change into me.
Yeah, the doctor thinks really hard and changes into a small version of just like a compressed version of Daisy.
Cool. Okay. You're interesting, and he takes a moment to point at Tempter.
Tempter's just staring at him.
Don't see a lot of Warforges around here.
I do not believe there are many warforts on Tialis.
I don't believe so. We've seen one.
Oh yeah?
Came by a few years ago to have a conversation with the king. I was in there.
Wait, did you say you were or weren't there?
I was there. I was asked to be part of that conversation. Fuck, what was their name? I believe their name was V. Like, the letter V.
I do not know of V. Do you know what type of warforged they were?
Looked like you. Except their
See.
arm was redder.
I see.
Yeah. But that was like 8 years back. It's been a while.
Wait, that is confusing to me. I've never asked, but why is your arm red? like the rest of you is completely symmetrical when it comes to design and build, but your arm is just red.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Merle
Oh
looks
fuck!
at
Oh shit!
Merle looks at you. Tempter is like, did you not tell them?
They don't know anything about me.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
I know surprisingly little information about the person I let sleep in my cart.
Then read a book.
I've read
Warforges are
lots
part
of books.
Warforges are part of history.
So, most of the history I know is of my own continent, and there historically aren't many. And also here, historically aren't many. So
Cool.
like,
He
Where
looks.
do you like
He turns around and spins backwards in his chair, and then realizes you're still perched above him, and then just
Still there.
and then like he's like just turned face towards like just your stomach, and then he just kind of like awkwardly stands up and shuffles off the chair.
I'm
Okay.
staying on this chair.
Spell, right? Magic.
Yeah.
He picks up his staff, which was just leaning against the wall, points it at Prar, and then just taps it on the ground, and you see this bubble of purple energy pass through all of you. And very faintly, Prar, you see, coming from your chest, these red strings. 4 of them, as they lift up and float and reach out, and each attach one after another to your party members.
holy fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, baby. Sorry. Wait, is only Prar the one that sees this, or is it everyone?
You all see this,
And we're all
you see
connected
them.
to
They're
Prar,
all
particularly.
coming off of Prar.
The fuck is this?
So basically, what you're saying is it's your fault. That's fine. I've seen worse.
It's he looks at he like takes a quick look at it, reaches out to touch it. His hand phases through it, and then he like shakes his hand, and you watch like his hand itself becomes this translucent blue, and you could see right through it. And then he takes it, tries to lift the string again, and it actually does move the string.
Your hand is blue.
Yeah, I just briefly put my hand into the ethereal plane. It's a
Ethereal? Right?
yeah, it's a how do I say this? Mental tether?
Did you guys see that his hand was blue?
You don't react like that to my red hand, okay? I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
It's-
Timber did not say that.
Something
Timber did
that
not say that.
changed?
Timber did not say that. That was just
It's
something I
a-
thought of.
It's a mental tether.
Just assumed that it was permanently stained with blood, which is just normal for me. So I didn't question it, Tempter.
Yeah, no, that,
So-
yeah.
If your hand is in the ethereal plane and you can touch the strings, does that mean the strings?
are in the ethereal plane. A+. Yeah, look at that. You know magic. Congratulations.
I am quite literally 2 years old. How dare you?
He's such a sarcastic asshole, and I love him.
Yeah, no, I have somehow more life experience than many people in this party. It's really weird.
You don't have to think about
Cool.
that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you have invented a new kind of stupid. Well, you can never undo
kind of stupid. I'm releasing all the animals in the zoo. Kind of stupid.
Cool. Is there anything else I can help you out with? If not, I'm gonna go back to my work.
Oh, I have a question. do you know anything about the other continents?
Oh, I know what I've read in books and what I've seen on my travels.
Oh, question. Do you know anything about Kenkus?
Nope.
Fuck.
I can tell you about Sindrin, but other than that, kinda no help.
And I was just going to ask about it for
Cool.
You-
Anything else? If not, please let me fucking get back to my work.
What time of day is it?
It is about 6 p.m.
You guys, you know, this guy, he claims to be a magic person, but he knows very little about about a very magical continent.
You just turn to him and you see he's pouring booze from a flask into his coffee.
Like, there's a whole lot of magic shit going on over in Athora, and he just doesn't know shit.
Nah, it's not that I don't know, it's that I don't care enough to research. I got my own shit to deal with here.
So you're lazy.
Congratulations, you have eyes! Oh my god, I didn't know if you had any under those little glass discs you got there.
I do. They're very pretty and blue.
Cool. Can I get back to my work?
Can I
last
continue
question.
asking more and more intrusive questions?
No. You. Interesting one. Any points to par. You have anything
you have
I can help
lunch?
you with? What?
Did you have lunch?
Yes, I had lunch.
I don't think there's a Denny's here.
No, there isn't. But you feel like the kind of person who would forget to eat.
There might be a fantasy McDonald's. Or fantasy
out.
Wendy's?
Leave. Get out. Go.
Please kick us out so I can be here all day.
I technically cannot kick you out of the tower. I can teleport you to another plane of existence, and I will if you keep annoying me. There's nothing in the rules saying I can't do that.
Do you have a specific plane of existence in mind?
I think the fire plane would be fun.
No,
But how-
I don't like that one.
You could teleport that one to the Feywilds.
That's just
Yeah.
sending her home, though.
I'm already
Yeah.
from the Feywild. Oh, then I would be stuck there, wouldn't I? I wouldn't come back like you usually do when you teleport someone to a different dimension.
Can I get back to my work, please?
We're just being little shits.
Can you stop being a sassy old man?
No, it does. That comes with the title, and I'm 26. Fuck you.
Yes, you're an old man.
Wait, how old am I?
You're
You're like 25, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
care about
26.
any of your life
Somewhere around
stories
there.
except.
I'm in my 20s too.
I don't care about any of your life stories except maybe the Warforges, and you're kind of interesting, and he points to Prar. But the rest of you, please. Please.
You're not
Don't
interested in a bunny girl from the Feywild?
I'm interested in doing my fucking work.
Well,
I
what's
was
your
gonna
work?
get off of his chair and like just walk over to his kitchen.
What's your work exactly? Like what are you working on?
You see, he just puts his hands in his head. He's like,
Well, if you're gonna try and boot us out because you're not interested in us, at least tell us about your work.
Yeah, I would like to know, what are you
I feel
doing?
like we're kind of pushing it at this point.
Yeah, I don't care.
I am trying to. The king wouldn't fucking listen to me when I told him about protection from aerial defenses because he said, "Oh no, we're high up, we're fine defensive wise," and
No,
then we get
that might-
attacked
that-
by
that-
a
that
bunch of
might be-
fucking harpies. So
That might
I'm
be a little bit of a problem when
Yes.
the big dragon attacks.
yeah. So I'm trying to make a fucking magic defense dome to cover the city.
Well, maybe that's something we could actually help with.
I know how poisons. How poisons. If you need any
Please.
poisons.
Actually, you say you can help?
Yeah, we can try.
Leave me alone.
That is in character. Par is giggling.
Let me get
I
back
do believe we should depart.
to my work.
Okay.
Prar, you're just rifling through his kitchen?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can make like a sandwich or something.
Roll an
I hear
investigation check.
Under my breath, I'm gonna mutter, "You're lucky Prar likes you." Under my breath.
And you're lucky I can't do anything to stop you.
Motherfucker.
Well, I can hit things really hard, and also I have a snake. Do you want to meet my snake?
No.
Her name is Worm. They take out Worm.
I've dealt with enough snakes in my life. Prar, taking a look through the kitchen, through the dirty dishes that are in the sink and off the
Lovely.
stove, you can tell that his lunch probably included about 8 to 12 slices of bacon, and that's it.
You're making me hungry.
So I was right with my initial assessment that this man does not know how to feed himself.
Mm-hmm. Which, fun fact, taking a look at all the stuff in the kitchen, there is a stove. There is a fridge. There are, actual cooking equipment, all seemingly powered by magic. Some of these stuff, you definitely would not recognize. You've recognized, heat stove, actual, wood fire burning stoves, but this seems to be heated through magic.
He really uses magic as a crutch, doesn't he?
Yes, I do.
Right?
I'm a mage. That's what we do. That's the first thing to learn when you're a mage. Use magic as a crutch.
Look
I mean,
at my
I'm a
snake.
hexblade and a paladin. I have magic too, but I don't use it as a crutch. I use my sword and I chop people's heads off.
I
you are
punch
young.
people. Also, look at my snake. Isn't he cool?
That, you know,
The
not that much
druids
younger.
think that they're
Get-
cool.
Please get your snake out of my face.
Tempter steps in and just goes, I do believe it is time for us to depart.
Oh.
Guys, out of
This
character.
is like the third or fourth time that Tempter's just like, we need to leave. And we're just like, but we can be more annoying.
He sits down at his desk and opens up the book, and just starts writing
Does
it
this
again.
man have enough ingredients to make a grilled cheese?
Oh yeah, my character is 20.
I have a point to this.
I think I actually am the same age as this guy, because I lived with, okay, 6 plus 19, that's 25, and then I was missing for like a year, which means that Daisy's 26. I am the same age as this motherfucker, saying I'm young.
Taking a look, there is enough ingredients for grilled cheese.
I'm going to make a grilled cheese.
Now.
If people start walking out, Pearl will just say like, I'll meet you down in town later.
Doctor's gonna go over and be like, do you need any herbs, spices, potentially poisonous plants?
I'm not trying to poison him.
Doctor.
Yeah.
You are outside the tower in the hallway.
Bow it down.
I turn around and go walk up the magic stairs again.
You go to take a first step, the stairway is gone.
What the?
The rest of you see the doctor just disappear.
Can we hear like yelling from outside the door?
Yes.
Yes, yes. You could hear the doctor's voice cussing from outside the
Yeah.
tower. um. So, Har, you're cooking a grilled cheese.
Yep.
He's for the rest of you, he's just writing in this notebook now. He's not talking to any of you. He's not saying anything. He's just faced away from all of you. What do the rest of you do?
Tender just decides to leave the tower, head down the stairs.
I'm genuinely considering if I want to make a grilled cheese or if I want to make toast with an egg on it.
Do you stay in the tower though?
I'm gonna. Nah, this wizard has pissed me off. Daisy's gonna leave. But okay, question. Can I go use his washroom?
The bathroom?
Yeah.
The open concept bathroom with no walls or curtains?
I'm gonna go take a shit.
You get about half.
I'm laughing. I fucked up what I was gonna say. I can't breathe. I'm gonna take a shit in his toilet.
You all see Daisy walk over the toilet, get ass out, and then disappear. And Daisy, you are now out in the hallway with the doctor, Daryl, and your ass is out. As you were preparing to take a shit.
Motherfucker. Well, never mind.
Takak, what are you doing?
I'm crying. There's tears coming out of my face.
I just say, well, if you can't beat them, join them. I start lifting my skirt.
Am I the only one that just left?
You also
Did not get
teleport.
caught out?
You also get teleported out.
Both me and Daisy and Takesh just have their pants.
Well, I don't wear pants. I just have like a skirt thing that kind of sits over my hips, so I was just lifting my skirt.
The doctor. Doctor, you're still trying to feel for this staircase that's now missing, and as you're feeling for this, the door opens and Tempter just walks out and down the staircase. That is just not there for you anymore.
Wait, Tempter, stand right there on the first step.
Tempter keeps walking.
Tempter! Tempter, why do you do this to me?
Now, as the rest of the party is gone, Prar, you finish up making your grilled cheese. What do you do?
I'm gonna like cut it in half diagonally, and then I'm just gonna like put it on the plate and put it on Merle's desk. And I'm just gonna go like find something to sit on that, and then just like pull out my journal and start writing something.
At the end of the bed, there is like a wooden chest if you want to sit on that, or you could sit on the bed.
I'll sit on the wooden chest.
Merle was just writing, like, when you place it down, he freezes. And then just kind of like stares at the grilled cheese. And then turns around and stares at you.
Merle's not saying anything, he's just sat there writing.
Thanks.
You know, just bacon doesn't count as lunch, right?
You obviously haven't had a decent lunch.
I have. It was more than just bacon.
But bacon's delicious.
It is.
And pairs
Bacon was
really,
included.
really well with whiskey.
You may be right about that. I'm not much of a whiskey drinker.
Who are you?
He's gonna close the journal and sort of like just set it in his lap. It's a very good question, isn't it?
I don't like you because you confuse me.
That's fine. You just kind of seem like you need a friend.
At that, he turns back to his book and continues writing. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no. Is there anything I can do to make this a better roll?
Do you have any inspiration?
I have bardic inspiration. I don't know if I can use that myself in this situation.
You can't use that on yourself unless you're a certain level of bard.
I know.
Unfortunately not. He just looks down at his book and just said, friends are overrated.
I found it's better than being alone.
He just shakes his head a little bit. Have a good day. And you are outside the tower.
I'm gonna fucking get through to that man one day. I swear to God.
And the door of the tower just swings closed. Doesn't slam, just gently.
I like how Tempter was the only one to not be kicked out.
Like, so you got kicked out too?
Try to be nice to that man. God damn. Hey, does anyone know if there's a fantasy parties in town?
Daryl will pipe up. Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
That is homophobic.
But no, I'm not homophobic. No. Why would you think that?
That's not what I...
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm not being...
He's crying. He's crying. Tears down his face. He's crying.
The doctor, you have made the young guard cry.
I didn't mean to!
He just
It's
runs.
not my fault, he's fucking a pussy-ass bitch!
With that, he just turns and runs. He just runs deeper into the castle. I need whoever's leading this to roll me a survival check to get out of this castle without a guide. It is a maze.
Can I try? Cause like
You could do it with advantage.
I could do it with advantage. Okay, you said
Yeah.
survival, right?
Yep. You've been in the castle a few times in your life. You could do it with advantage.
Okay, advantage. Hang on. I have advantage. 1 second. I gotta re-roll. Come on, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck! I did not get any good goddamn rolls.
Tekek takes charge, just says, I know how to get out. And it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes to find the exit. But eventually you do get out of the castle. So, you all have Yunogi in front of you. You have completed this side quest for the king. You've talked to the town mage. What would you like to do?
We didn't talk to the town mage, we harassed him.
Y'all harass him. I was trying to be nice to him.
Anything.
Tekek.
Yeah.
The castle is slightly elevated than the rest of the city, just not by a lot. But from where you're standing on the top of the stairway, You can see just faintly off in the distance. Your family's home.
I turn to you guys and I go, can we go tell my family the news? My mom's gonna be so proud of me.
It would be lovely to meet your parents.
And then I look at everybody else, because now I know Tempter's, like,
I'm for
chill.
it.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna take an early break. We're gonna take 5-10 minutes. I hope to see you all soon. Just give everybody the ability to rest before any story things happen.
Okay.
Because Daisy
Yeah.
just DM'd and said I'm taking. Yep. So, we'll be back soon. Everyone, take time, go to the bathroom, get food, do what you need to do. I'll see you all soon.
I don't trust you.
back in. Okay. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
I'm alive.
My ass hurts.
Nice. Okay.
They
You
took my
all-
ass. I cannot shit.
I'm completely unfiltered right now.
Fair. You all find yourself at the stairs outside of the castle. Tikek. You see your parents' house off in the distance, and just faintly you can tell there's smoke rising out of the chimney, indicating that someone's home. What do you do?
I gather everyone and I say, all right, I would say be on your best behavior, but I know that's not going to happen. So
Is on
guys-
my best behavior.
you've never misbehaved in your life, Doctor. Of course not. I kissed the doctor's forehead. You're going to meet my mom and my dad. My mom's name is Iki. She'll probably introduce herself to you, but she was also an adventurer. So, you know, don't try to pull any wool over her eyes. She will see through it. She will. I didn't get away with anything when I was a kid.
She got that high perception roll.
Oh yeah. And then my my dad's cool. He's how would you say? I don't know.
Cool?
My dad's like a himbo.
We love hippos.
You cannot fuck my dad. Anyway,
No, I'm not gonna fuck your dad. I promise. I whisper into Kek's ear. I haven't fucked anyone, so I don't think I'm gonna start with your dad.
the guy just cracks up laughing and just like,
You don't start with someone's
take you guys to
dad.
the temple soon.
You don't start with someone's dad. You start with someone's mom. There's an order. You do your
hell
mom,
yeah.
then the
Your
dad.
mom.
Yeah.
Um,
You said
yeah.
don't fuck your dad. You didn't say don't fuck your mom.
So,
I'm not gonna fuck your mom. I promise.
And then I make an off comment, just like maybe I should take you guys to the temple. Just kidding. Anyway, I want to go see my mom. So we go towards my little house.
you all are led to the center of the city, just outside of where the main Skytop marketplace is. It's on the outskirts, and you see this smaller, cozier home with flowers on a little box outside the two front windows, and then this door with a flower wreath over the front. What do you do?
I just walk in because it's my house. And I
Follow, because it's my mom's house.
and I just go, Mom, Dad, we're home.
What does the house look like?
On the inside, I'm assuming.
On the inside.
Yeah, on the inside, it's immediately just knickknacks and bookshelves and books all throughout. So when you walk
They're
in,
like-
it's a living room, and you can see it has one of those like holes into the kitchen. You know, when there's it's not like a window, but it's not exactly like a open wall. It's just like a little slot, I guess you can see into the, you know what I mean. Anyway, but just knickknacks, piles of maps everywhere, just like and not to mention plants. So many plants. There's ferns and there's vines just straight up hanging off of the walls at this point, and flowers, and there's a section in the corner, like not by the front door, but on the wall closest to the front door, near the other side. There's a bunch of obvious looking oh shoot, what are they called? Carnivorous plants. Like Venus flytraps and other such, plants. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all you can see from this front room because you have to squeeze by bookshelves to get to the kitchen, and then there's a hallway leading from the kitchen to the rest of the bedrooms.
You
The two
squeeze your.
things- The two things Tempter loves are books and nature, so Tempter is very happy right now. They can't visit, there's no expression. Tempter's not saying anything, but Tempter is just very happy right now.
This vibrates.
Nice.
This purrs a little harder. Vibrates a little harder.
Vibrates a little harder.
You see squeezing through the bookshelves into the main living room area. Immediately on the couch is your mom, who just this older, kind-looking Aarakocra, just dressed completely casual, like the comfiest clothes possible, like sweatpants and then like almost like a pajama top. And you see in the kitchen, you see your father, Kaka, is in the kitchen doing something, and you see he has an apron on, which is covered in like flour, and they both just immediately beam, and just full on jump up, sprint, and tackle you.
Tekek is a giggling mess.
And you see these two Aarakocras just start preening Tekek's feathers and just like cooing and chirping and these like noises of
Bird
love.
noises.
Bird noises.
The doctor is like doing a little happy bounce. Just like this is familiar and.
Aw.
Hold up, I need to call my mom and dad and tell them I love them. Remind me so much of that.
With all of this happening, I squeeze my parents. We all stand back up, and I turn to my party, and I turn specifically to my mom, and I go, "Mom, look, I have an adventuring party."
Oh my goodness, dearie! Oh my god! You got your own party! Look at you! You're all so big and strong, and oh my god!
Hi.
Hi!
Wait, hang
Hello.
Oh my god, you're so short. Can I pick you up?
Yes.
She just legitimately picks you up, like, under the arm toddler style, and just picks you up for a big hug.
Hello.
You're just so small and precious, aren't you?
I am very small, but I am deadly.
She gives you this, like, squeeze hug that is a lot stronger than you had expected.
But I am also squishy.
I come up and I grab the doctor out of my mom's hands, and I go, "Mom, this is the doctor.
Oh.
She is.
Their
she
child."
She is family. She is your mother. She is family.
She
Oh my god, you're just so precious.
this is my kid. I say to Iki. I go.
I say it like quite enough that the rest of the party doesn't hear. It's like, my name is Hemlock.
I didn't want to say it in case.
Oh, aren't you just so tough and mysterious? And she goes to try to ruffle a hair where there's no hair. It just kind of ends up patting you awkwardly on the head.
Hi.
Oh, hi, you're tall.
I'm Daisy. I'm not that tall.
You're,
Am I tall?
compared to the Aarakocras, you're pretty tall.
Olive, I sent you a message.
I'm
Okay.
like 5 feet tall.
Sorry.
I can be smaller. I can be smaller. And I'm gonna spend my action and my one time of the day that I can do this, and I'm gonna turn into my little bunny form because I want to impress your mother. And I'm like, I can be small too. I'm deadly. And I look over at the doctor. I'm like, Small and deadly.
Small and deadly.
Small and deadly.
Oh my god, you're just so cute. And she reaches down and like just ruffles your
Yes.
hair.
Yes.
Your father turns to you. Oh. Hello, honey.
Hi, Dad.
I just finished baking some bread. Would you and your friends like some?
Bread.
You're literally just describing my dad in real life.
And one thing that is new since your last time being here, Tekek, in the living room is like a its own little section for itself, a small art station. And there are paintings hung up that you have not seen before. And you see there's one of your mother in full armor. There is one of just the painting of the whole family, including you. But when you were younger, he seemed to have painted a lot of his memories.
Dad, are these yours?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bored, and I thought I would pick up a new hobby.
Oh, Mom, Dad, guess what?
Oh, what's up?
So you remember how I'm trying to like channel as much as I think like a kid would be like, parents, look, I did this thing. So I'm hoping it's coming through. But I say, do you remember the harpies that were attacking your guys' city?
Oh, those were some nasty buggers.
Oh yeah. The king sent us to go deal with them, and we did, but the thing is, the reward that we ended up choosing is you guys don't have to pay for your house anymore.
You see, both of them just go quiet. And then take a moment to look at each other. And then look down at you, and your mom speaks up. Oh, honey.
I'm just like
do
smiling
that.
and like I'm legitimately wiggling.
Oh my god, honey, you didn't have to do that.
It's
You should have taken the money for yourself.
no.
It wasn't that much money.
Also, Mom, you had, or not you had, you had your own bad guy. You had your own bad guy that you fought, and I know from the stories that you've told me that you got money, but you didn't want to live a crazy rich life. You bought this beautiful, or you started paying off this beautiful house, and I know you gave it to a lot of charities. I remember working with you at the soup kitchens all the time before I went into my temple training. Like, you deserve this. You deserve to not have to, like, the king told me you started working a part-time job. You told me, I just wanted you to be doing a part-time job if you were just bored or if you just wanted to, not because you had to.
Oh my god, my
And
sweet
I-
little Tekek's all grown up! And she just reaches out and scoops you up and gives you a hug and pulls you in.
I grabbed my mom too.
Oh,
Hey
honey.
guys, I've made myself sad.
Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Do you need a?
Look,
Do you
D&D,
want me
let's be
to-
roleplay. I have parents that want me. All right, so I'm not crying. You're crying. It's
All right, I'm gonna go find more pictures and gifs of cats.
Thank you.
Incoming.
Okay. Sorry.
And you see
But
she's
yeah,
just like sniffling and crying, and she's like, "You, oh my God, I don't know what happened. You grew up so fast, and you're so beautiful, and I love you so much."
I love you, Mom. And I just start crying with my mom, and I just like hold her, and I walk us to Dad, and I start hugging Dad too, and I literally just tackle them.
You like reach and pull Dad into the hug, and he's like, "Oh, okay," just like reaches down for the hug.
It's like, okay, I'm a part of this now.
Yep.
And he's just
Oh,
like,
you said reaches down, but me and my mom are taller than my dad.
oh shit, yes.
Sorry.
You reach.
Like, I meant to say he's a himbo, but I guess I would technically he's no. Well, he is a
He's a
himbo,
short
but
himbo.
he's strong. He's a short king, strong. Like, yeah.
And he's like in this hug and just like patting you on the back. It's like, I do need to get the bread out of the oven. I don't want it to
Oh,
burn.
sorry, Dad.
Well, no, it's okay.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on, I'm so sorry.
And he just reaches. He like kind of like shuffles over to the kitchen and pulls out like 2 giant loaves of bread out of the oven and just sets them down to cool. It's like this like hard exterior, but like soft interior. It's
Is it like a focaccia?
it's like the shit you get at Panera.
Ooh!
But, like,
I haven't
freshly-
tried that, but I want to.
But like freshly baked out of the oven.
I want bread. I want to make bread now.
Um,
Bread.
Bread.
Bread. Also, I posted many cats for you in the memes and media. Popo.
oh,
Thank you. I'm not crying. I'm not.
Sorry.
Iki, your mom just kind of like prunes your head, your feathers for a bit, and just like, so sorry. This is rude. You have an adventuring party. Introduce me, show me, teach me. Who are they?
Okay. So this is the doctor. You know the doctor. I've pretty much adopted the doctor because I took this job. Do you remember the one I wrote in the letter like a month or so ago?
Yeah.
This was a child, and so I was like, there's a child, and I just you know how I get, Mom, and then this is Daisy, the bunny,
The bunny.
because you're still a bunny, right? Like you'd
Yeah.
still be-
Oh yeah. I'm still in a. I'm bunny.
And this is Prar.
You turn and Par's gone.
Okay, this isn't Prar. I don't know where Prar went, but we will fix that in a second. And this is Tempter.
Greetings.
He looks up at you, Tempter, and just freezes.
Oh. Is something the matter?
No. I haven't seen a Warforged in a long time.
I do know there are very few Warforged on Tialis. And I've heard word that a Warforged came by here a few years ago.
No, this is from my past. Did you know a Warforged named Gutley?
I did not. I don't think Olive, I did not, right?
No, doesn't.
Okay,
doesn't-
I did not.
Okay, that's probably good. A friend of mine, part of my old adventuring crew, passed away. But you, look at you! You got your own party.
I
I'm so proud of you. You all
Like-
need to make sure to keep my little one safe, okay? Otherwise, I will kick your ass.
By the way, my like maternal presence is like very much not here right now for the rest of the party. I'm just like, this is my mom. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Don't worry, we'll keep your daughter safe. Your person safe?
Your child.
Child safe? Son
Yeah.
safe? You go by any pronouns, don't you?
I mean, it's whatever they want at the time.
We'll keep your baby safe.
Okay. She just like reaches down and pets your head again.
I take my mom into the back, like probably to my room to like have a word with her. just so that I can tell her like what we're actually what we're actually doing, because I trust my mom to like know, you know, because I like she's an adventurer.
Yeah.
She's had her own big bad. Like, I take her in the back just to update her. I just don't remember everything, so I don't want to do it in front of the party, so I don't have to roleplay it. But
info dumping everything, she turns to him like, "That's a lot.
yeah,
You're, I mean, traveling around and being a political envoy. That's a lot. Not even mentioning a dragon. Just promise me you'll stay
Olivia-
safe."
just so you know, she has also fought her own dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just
On a different continent, not this one.
yeah. Make sure to stay safe. And if you,
You know
fight
I
that
will,
thing,
Mom.
stay near the back, the tail end, away from the face. The face breathes bad stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we cut off the tail.
You're not there.
We're in a separate room.
If I were there, I'd be saying we cut off the tail. I'm not.
The rest of the party, minus Prar, are just sitting around in the living room, and Krakaw, Tekek's father,
Where the
is
fuck
just,
did Par go?
you know, Tekek's father is just like quietly like serving you all like freshly served, like sliced loaves of bread with like butter, and just kind of putting it down in front of you, and just like, and then like there's a brief second of silence, and like, so
I would just like to. I would just like to note that
how's-
Tempter does not take the bread or tea
Yeah.
that was set in front of them.
how's the weather? And we're gonna cut back to get the cat. So cutting back to Tekek, and your mom, you, honey, just, I know you are capable, and you're strong, and I know that because you're my child. Just come home. Okay? Just make sure you, at the end of the day, you come home.
I know. And, I mean, I've met your cleric once or twice. Like, I'm the cleric for this bunch of ragtag. I understand what your cleric meant by
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Taking care of a party is like taking care of your own children.
if your own children were set ablaze. Jesus. Take care of them, but also let them take care of you. That's what parties are for. That's what friends are for.
I just nod and I look at my mom and I go in for another hug because it's been a while.
Now, she hugs you and is like, now let's get you back into the living room. And she's going to walk you back out. As you get in the living room, you see she stares off into the distance. Just kind of tilts her head out the window for a second and then whispers to you. Your other friend that disappeared. Big poofy red.
Yes.
They're sitting on a roof across the street.
I look out and just
With your mom pointing out, you could see it almost blends in with the chimney, but you see just a peak of the tail fluff coming out from the side of the chimney, and you could see Prar sitting on a roof across the street.
I call out to Prar.
Do you go outside?
Was it a window?
Yeah, She's pointing through the closed window.
Oh, could I open the window and call
Yes.
out to Prar? I open the window and I call out to Prar. Just, Prar!
There's like a twitch of the tail, and he sort of like pokes his head around the corner.
And I just go, I just lift my hand in the, you okay? Just, okay hand. You know what I mean? The, what is the, like the O and then the,
The O and the three fingers.
yeah, the O and the three fingers.
He sort of like returns it, and then just goes back to how he was sitting.
Prar's a bit of a loner. I say to my mom.
I mean,
Ours a bit of a slut. But in the best way possible.
That's true.
there's a difference between a. I think there's a difference between a loner and someone who's going through things. But everyone needs their own time and own place to heal. So, bread! We have bread!
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 Bread. Oh, we go out back to the the kitchen.
Everyone,
And,
everyone roll a perception check, except for Par. Actually, no, including Par.
Okay.
Alright. Just want to note that Tim does not touch the bread that is being given to
Are
him.
you fucking serious? Now I get the natural 20?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I think it's fucking hilarious that we got the same number, but you got a nat 20 and I didn't.
Yeah. You're crazy.
There is head empty right now.
So, Takak, you immediately notice, she, like, turns and, like, beckons you forward to go join the group, and then immediately takes a step backwards and slips outside. And Prar, after a few seconds of silence, you hear wings beating. And then there's a presence on the roof with you.
He's gonna turn to look who it is, because he's thinking it's Takak.
You immediately turn and you see Takak, and then you blink, and you see it's Takak's mother.
Aww.
Hi, I wasn't expecting you.
No, I know. You... Family's tough. And I can see that in your eyes. Just
I don't.
let these
I have a
people
good
be
family.
here.
I know I do. I have. Well, I mean, I love my dad, and I love my uncle, and I love the party. It's just.
You miss them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been over. God, it's been over a year since I've seen my dad.
And I can guarantee you something. There's not been a day that he hasn't thought of you. And she just pats you on the shoulder and just says, "No, it's your job to make sure you let these people be here for you. Because whether you know it or not, they also are your family." And then she just hops off the roof and walks away. And, that was an accident. You all, Tikak, you do notice your mom re-enter the house. So, how long are you in town for? Or do you have official business to do?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part of what you said. I don't know if that was just me or my Discord.
She just looks at you and is like, "So how long are you in town for?"
Probably not too much longer. We just came to get like the king's help with you know, the political envoy.
stuff.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to stop by my old stomping grounds. You know.
Nice. If you want, it is getting pretty late, and you look out. It's about 9 p.m. now. You could stay the night. You all seem pretty I say this as nicely as possible. You all seem beat to shit.
Yeah.
Just, I've gotten my own. I got my own number of nicks and scrapes and bruises and lost limbs and regrown limbs in my past. I understand.
We wouldn't want to be a bother, but
No.
never.
You'd never be a bother.
I turned to everybody else, and you know, obviously, other than Prar, and I go, "Would you guys want to stay here? We wouldn't have to worry about finding like other lodgings."
I wouldn't mind.
I mean, we have our little Takek's bedroom. We do have a guest room. It's a little unorganized, but it is available, and we have the couch, and we can find sleeping arrangements for everybody.
I look at everyone with the same big eyes, the you know, the ones.
If there was no trouble with us staying the night here, then I do not see why we do not take upon your offer.
Absolutely, you feel free to stay as long as you need to. Any friends?
I appreciate it.
Any friends of the Takek is family of ours. Now, and she reaches over and wait, no, you can't. As much as a kiss could happen with a bake, she leans over to your forehead and just says, "No, why don't you go get your friends? Get them in here. We'll spend the night. You all can eat some food." And Kraka, your father, is like, "Oh, I'll go make dinner. I'll be back." And he just stands up and heads out towards the kitchen and starts whipping up food for everybody.
I like your family. They're cool.
I pick the doctor up just straight up like on the hip. And I just go, you're gonna be sleeping with me, obviously.
Yes.
Let's see. Tempter. Just because do you know what discomfort means? Like,
That's a good question, actually.
do you feel discomfort? Because I feel like you've read a dictionary, probably.
Oh yeah.
I've read many dictionaries.
So it's like, do you feel discomfort? Because the reason why I'm asking is because if you don't, I'm gonna put you on the couch. Because like,
I don't
you
know if
only
I've ever
sleep for,
mentioned
like-
this, but every time Tempter shuts down, Tempter's in like the crisscross applesauce pose.
oh, okay.
Every time.
So I'm just gonna say I'll give you the couch, but actually that works because you're just sitting.
I'm just sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe Daisy and Prar can share, because it's like a queen bed in the guest room. Maybe Daisy and Prar can share that bed.
I'm tiny. Bart isn't mine. That's cool with me.
There could also be enough with Tempter sitting on one end of the couch. There's enough room for you, Daisy, on the other end of the couch if you want to bundle up there. If Prar wants a bed alone. But your mom just pats you on the shoulder and is like, "Why don't you go get your friend?"
I go get my friend. Prar!
Prar, in here.
What?
Prar, get your ass in here.
Prar, get your... I almost said get your dick in here. I don't know why.
I heard you about to say get your dick in here.
I
was
know!
just like-
I don't know what's wrong with with me? I've never said that in my life. Not once have I ever said, "Get your dick in here." I say "Get your ass in here" all the time, but what's wrong with me? I don't know.
There's a lot of things wrong with you, but it's fine. We love you
Okay,
anyways.
well, okay. So the thing is, I didn't ask for the attitude. I'm kidding.
Par. You hear Takak shouting your name from across the street.
He'll give like 30 seconds and then he'll come down and just sort of like quietly make his way across the street.
Eventually, through delicious meals and
I will say.
warm, comforting interior, you will find yourself to sleep. But, sorry, what was that?
I will say when Prar comes down from the roof, it does look like he's been crying just a little bit.
Aww.
This is definitely not because I just started crying.
As soon as you step in the doorway, Takak's mom just shoves a plate full of warm bread and butter into your hands. Here you go. Eat. Welcome home. And through conversation, warm laughs, storytellings, and a delicious meal, you find yourself resting throughout the night. So you can all take a long rest, you get your hit points back, you get your spells back.
Woohoo!
Yeah, baby.
Can I steal some of that bread? Well, not steal some, but like ask for some of that bread so I can take it to bed to nibble on. Well,
Who do you
Bread.
ask?
I want some sleep bread.
Who do you ask for bread?
Papa. The Papa.
You
Papa.
ask him for bread, and he just looks at you, and then walks away, and then comes back with an entire loaf.
I love you.
He just kind of like nods and.
I have a mom and a dad, but I could always use another. Mom and dad, and mom
We have
and dad.
canonically like 4 moms now, so.
He
Campaign
doesn't
of
say
many
anything.
mothers.
He doesn't say anything, but he just need to get this warm feeling off of him.
4 moms and 1 grandma.
Ah.
And a grandpa now, too.
Y'all with your parental figures. I could never.
You're someone's grandbaby now. That's so. Aww.
I am someone's grandbaby now.
You
It's
all
happy times, happy times.
you all rest and get a good night's sleep. Prar,
Oh god.
Oh no.
roll me a
I was
d8.
about to go say I was gonna go take a piss. Oh god.
No piss for you.
No piss for me.
Okay,
No piss for
Quiet.
you.
quiet night. No dreams, no nothing.
Okay,
That's
maybe
sus.
piss for me.
Okay. We can do if everyone needs to run to the bathroom, we can do just a mini break.
Piss break.
I'll go.
Everyone-
Yeah. I need
We'll
to
do
take
we'll do a
bit.
piss break. This will be like 5 minutes max. See you all soon.
Cool. I'm going to heat up more beans.
Okay.
Shitty. It takes so long
Hey.
to make popcorn.
Hey.
Back.
Hello.
We're gonna do a quick scene with Prar because Oppo had to run to go take a phone call, so they'll be back in a little bit. So in the meantime, Prar, it is the early morning, and you wake up before everyone else. You have free time to escape through the house if you want to.
He's gonna write a little note, just saying like, I haven't disappeared. I am just going to go get lunch and go bother Merle again. Please don't follow me. I'm trying to be friends with this man.
Sounds good. You are right by the main, like, it's called the Skytop Shopping District, and there are multiple to-go restaurants there. What do you pick up?
Oh God. Oh, I'm trying to think of like this one. Nope. The dish I was thinking of is gone. I cannot think of any more. This is so sad.
If you want, you find a seller that's making these like open pita bread sandwiches with like the ingredients half crammed in, half spilling out.
Yeah, he's gonna get 2 of those. Well,
Okay.
no, he's gonna get 3 of those. 2 are the same kind, and 1 is with a different kind of filling.
Okay.
And then he's gonna see if he can find any like pastries.
Yeah, there are multiple. Did I have a pastry shop? I think I actually have a bakery. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, he's just gonna get like a couple, you know, like breakfast pastries, like croissants or like a pain au chocolat, stuff like that.
Yes, you find your way to a place called Connie's Bakery. Wait, nope, never mind, wrong one. You find your way to a place called Q's Bakery.
Okay.
And it is just spelled the letter Q.
Okay.
And finding your way in, you see there is an Aarakocra behind the counters with multiple, like 3 or 4 wood stoves behind them, and they're just kind of like, they are. No, wait, never mind. I read my notes. It is called Connie's Bakery, not Q's. But you see, it's this Aarakocra that is rushing around. Just kind of like pulling stuff out of the oven, out of the stove, setting them on. You see there's like cupcakes, donuts, small little decorative cakes. There's some fresh loaves of bread. And after a few seconds of just kind of panicking, they turn around and say, "Oh, sorry. What can I help you with?"
It's all good. Do you have any like? I know in New Beginnings they had these pastries. I think they're called like croissants. Do you have like a couple of those? Maybe some like hazelnut.
Yeah, we got some plain croissants, but if you want something specific, I can whip it up for you.
We'll go with some plain croissants for now.
Okay, yeah, here you go. That would be 2 silver. Sorry, 2 copper.
It's gonna hand over a silver.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It helps out the business.
It's no problem.
Anything else
And
I
once
can help
he's-
you out with?
I think that's it for now. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Once he's got like his little collection of food, he's gonna make his way over to the castle.
Okay. You see, in front of the castle there are 2 guards. These ones you don't recognize, but they do recognize you, and it's like, oh, do you need any more help? Do you need to see the king, or?
I'm just here to bother Merle, if I'm gonna be honest.
They kind of like look at each other and then look at you and like, okay, if you want to. And one of them will lead you through the castle over to the open wall balcony where the staircase is.
He's just gonna like walk right up and rap on the door.
You knock on the door. A few seconds go by. A few more seconds go by. And then
If you
what
want,
you didn't even notice because it was built so seamlessly, but a little slat in the door opens up and you see two eyes staring at you. And two fox ears pointing up, and you just hear and the slat closes. A few more seconds go by. A few more seconds go by. A few more seconds go by, and then the door opens. And you can see Merle is just shorts on and is throwing on and finishing buttoning up just a loose button-up shirt. Can I help you?
I brought food.
What is with you? Okay, fine. And he just walks over to his desk and sits down. And just starts working on this notebook that he's been scribbling in.
Rara's gonna like walk over to the kitchen, like set out all of the food. He's gonna set I'm assuming that he has like, I don't know, cling film or something that he can wrap one of the sandwiches in.
Yeah.
Like specifically the one that was a different flavor. He's gonna wrap that and put that in the fridge. And then he's just gonna like plate up the rest of it and just sort of. Is there like a coffee table?
Nope.
He's gonna leave most of it.
There's the desk, and then that he's working on, and then there is the kitchen counter, and then there is the wooden chest that could work as a coffee table, but you'd have to move it.
He's gonna put one of the sandwiches on a plate with one of the croissants, and then he's gonna put that on Merle's desk, and then he's gonna take another sandwich and another croissant for himself, and he's gonna go sit on the chest.
He about 3 or 4 minutes go by in complete silence before Merle reaches over and grabs the croissant and then takes a bite out of it. And then a few more minutes of silence. And then he finishes off the croissant, starts eating the sandwich. A few more minutes of silence. And he's just like, why do you keep doing this?
I said it yesterday. It wasn't mine.
Sorry, I was busy kicking your friends out of my tower. What did you say?
You look like you could use a friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
What? It's better than last time.
You physically feel tension in the air between the two of you.
Mara's gonna act like it's not there. This entire time he's had like his journal out. He's been workshopping like songs and lyrics and working on another letter for his dad. And he's just gonna go straight back to that.
You know, you are so absolutely infuriating.
I've been told.
You see, he spins around and he's sitting backwards in the chair and just stares at you.
He's gonna look up and just sort of like match Merle's stare.
I don't do parties. I don't do friends. The only thing friends are good for is fucking dying. So why are you doing this?
Isn't it better to have friends at one point than to never have had friends at all? I don't know. You have your experiences, I have mine.
He turns around. You wanted my advice? Seeing you haven't lived a life. You've been alive for 2 years. Don't... Oh, shit. Don't do friends. You'll only get hurt.
Or kind of just takes a deep breath. And then he won't stand up, put his journal away, and sort of kind of walk past Merle's desk and pats him on the shoulder. I think the reason you're so averse to making friends again, you're just afraid. You know, I get it. It's hard to try and be friends or make friends again after losing people. But don't you want that again?
Roll a persuasion check. Do you know what I want? I want quiet. I want to be left alone to do my work, and I like quiet, and friends are not quiet. They are the opposite of quiet.
I mean, we just spent, what, 10, 15 minutes in quiet? Friends can just sit in the room together, be quiet. I mean, I may be a bard, but I still need quiet to think. You don't always have to be around your friends. Like, let's say I'm not always gonna be in Unogi, but I can come visit when I'm by.
He's looking away from you, and just quietly you hear, "Fuck you."
Well, I mean, I didn't know that was on the table.
No, no. Not no. No.
I know. I know.
Fuck you. That would be nice. Now leave before I change my mind.
Bro's just like smiling. He's like,
Fuck you.
Okay.
I know you're smiling. Fuck you. I'm not looking.
yeah, he's gonna
Asshole.
leave now.
You're fucking dick.
I get that a lot.
Not as much as me.
Yeah, he's gonna make his way back to Takek's house.
Is there anything else so you have the morning in the city of Yunogi in front of you. Is there anything any of you want to do?
Aki, Tempter will just read the books in the house. Doesn't matter what.
You see there's a lot of books on plant care, different type of nature all throughout the world, adventuring tips. There's a book on different monsters of different regions and not only their weak points, but what you can harvest from their bodies. There is books about geography. There's a few newer books about painting. There's it's quite a collection. Quite a eclectic collection, but a collection nonetheless.
Like I said, it doesn't really matter what Tempter reads. You don't have to read any you don't have to read out anything. But now that you list off the thing, Tempter's gonna choose about a book about the magical properties of Athora.
Okay. Doctor, what do you do this morning?
Oh no.
Oh, welcome
Sorry.
back. All good.
Welcome back.
We were just discussing.
Mom, I made a friend.
Seemingly, when you were gone, Prar seemed to somehow make a friend with Merle the Wizard.
Nice.
And it is about this time that you find your way back to the house. And it is early morning. It is still early morning. You woke up pretty early. But sun's up. And the house starts to stir. Takek, what does a morning in this household look like?
It depends on the day. What day is it?
That's a good question.
Is there a 7-week day, or is there a 7-day week?
There is a
like
7-day
normal?
week. Let me check. I actually have this down in my notes. It is Monday. No, it's a Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? So, Iki would still have that part-time job, but it's not until noon that she goes in. So, is it noon yet? Or is it before noon?
No, it's early morning. It's 8 a.m.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, Krakow would definitely immediately first thing, early morning, wake up around 6, start baking a new loaf of bread, proof it, put it in the oven, get it ready for breakfast. And about the time that all of you wake up, there is breakfast ready to be served.
Tempter keeps reading.
There's a lot of porridges and breads and fruits and veggies. Sorry.
I have to pee.
Oh god.
God.
All y'all have weak ass bladders.
God, girl.
You're doing your pee break. It's not fair.
I hate all of you.
It's not my fault. I chug liquid
fair.
like it's my god water.
Oppo, speed pee right now. Go. Run.
God.
Okay. Takek is sleeping in.
Takes a third break.
No. Takek is... I have stuff I need to get done this session. Takek is sleeping in a little bit, being able to sleep in their childhood bed. But the rest of you find yourself awake and in the, struggling, moving out into the living room, eating breakfast. And early morning, Iki, Tikek's mother will worm her way out of their bedroom. Just looks like a train wreck. Feathers poking everywhere. Comfy, still in pajamas. Just not a morning person.
I'm assuming the doctor slept in Tikek's room.
Yes,
and
the doctor did.
when they go down, they're fully dressed and they're like, "Can I take some breakfast up to my room, please? I don't
Absolutely.
like eating in front of people."
Absolutely. Just sit down. Give me 1 minute, okay?
All right, thank you.
And she looks over the whole party, just sitting around, everyone but Tikek. Now, you all are friends with my little birdie. So it's your job to keep them safe, okay?
I am good at punching things really hard, so I can do that.
I need to hear from all of you. Are you going to keep my child safe?
Yeah. I will protect Tikek.
Okay.
I will burn the world down if something happens to my mom.
Good. Because I will burn the world down if anything happens to my daughter. I will kick all of your asses if anything happens on your watch.
Family is very important to me, as I am, but also just as a Kenku. And Tekek is family, and you're family now because you're Tekek's family.
Good.
You're my
That's the
family
answer
now.
I wanted to hear. And they reach down to just pat your head. Now, one of these days, my kid will get their ass out of bed. But until then, enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you.
You all take your time, eat, enjoy the morning in a nice, sunny, plant-filled, relaxing atmosphere. Oh boy, are you back yet?
Yeah, I feed.
Okay.
Yes.
Eventually.
Looking a lot. Wait. I got
Okay.
this. Looking a lot like like her mom. He walks out, just fucking ruffled and like sleeping. They're sleeping still in their eyes, just like I haven't slept that good since.
There's my kid. Get your ass out of bed.
Yeah, this is so I'm gonna say like this is after the doctor has gone up to the room, eaten breakfast, and come back down.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Now, I have to start getting ready for work soon, so you are free to stay, but if you have important business to do, you can go do that. And she'll just reach over and pinch your cheek, Tikek.
Mwah.
But I'll make sure to meet you to make sure to wave you all goodbye, okay? And you all find your way, kind of politely getting pushed out of the house. There is a place you can come back if you want to, but she knows that you guys have stuff to do. And before sending you off, she looks at you, Tikek, and just, I got a part-time job because I wanted to get you something. Okay? Because I need to make sure that you're safe out there. 'Cause it's a scary world. So here, and she reaches into her pocket.
Yes.
She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a necklace. It is a similar heart shape to your holy symbol, but instead of the bright pink, it is a deep red. And she just puts it around your neck and just says, wear this and I'll fucking... 1 second. Hello? Hello? Okay, sorry, my headset cut off for a second. Okay, so she puts the necklace around your neck and is like, wear this and I'll know you're always safe, okay?
Aww.
And you can write down in your inventory, you have parapet of wound closure.
Sorry?
You can write down in your inventory, you have a parapet of wound closure.
Parapet of
How's
wound
that?
closure.
That
Fuck
sounds
do
so
you
cool.
That sounds really cool, but how do you spell that shit?
Oh shit, I just closed the book! P-E-R-I...
Parapet.
Parapet.
Parapis.
Paripet.
Parapunch. Oh.
Parapis?
Hits?
Piss?
This?
Wait, okay, say it. I'm sorry, spell it again.
I'm posting it into...
Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm writing it down. I'm writing it.
And I'll
Parapet.
DM it to you
Oh,
too.
Paria.
Periapt.
Periapt.
Wait, I don't know how to fucking say things.
I don't,
I'm
it's
gonna
fine, I'm
Google.
also illiterate.
I don't even know if that's
Wait.
actually how you say periapt. Let's find out. Periapt.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Come on.
Peria. I just sworn.
Periapt.
better. Periapt.
Periapt.
I was saying it wrong. But you have that now. So put in your inventory.
Nice.
I just...
Now, you go do what you need to do, and she'll just reach over and give you a hug. And go kick some ass. And take some names.
I'm gonna go kick some names and take some ass.
Oh, yes!
There you go.
I hope you know I said that wrong on purpose.
Yes, I know.
Okay, sorry.
Tikek,
Yes.
where
Hello?
would you like to go?
Is my mic picking up?
Yep, I
Yes,
can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you. We can hear
sorry.
Where
Sorry.
would you like to go?
Um, I turn to the squad and I go, the squad. I turn to the. I don't want. Never mind. I don't want to play anymore.
Campaign's over. We're done.
We're not homies.
I turn to the rest of the group, and I go, do you guys have anything to do? Because honestly, we could go to the next city after I visit the temple, and I just want to make sure you guys have everything you need / want to see in the city. Do you guys want a tour? Like, what do you guys want to do? I've lived here. This is new to you guys.
I believe my
right,
business is done with the city.
right before we leave, I'd like to say hi to the cartographer again and say thank you again for the map. But that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to go on a tavern crawl, but I don't think we have time or the right people for that.
I mean, I'm so down for a tavern crawl.
There's children, and also you're two.
Exactly.
Did you get an ID? Did you get an ID?
Do we get ID'd in D&D universe where
know.
everything is magical and wonderful and lets us be who we want to be?
I don't know.
There's no
Probably,
idea.
honestly.
There's a giant book with the legal drinking age of every single race.
So, Tikek,
Yes?
you know exactly where the temple is. You've walked this path hundreds, if not thousands of times. And partway without even realizing it, you're already on the way. You're already moving. You're walking,
Mm-hmm.
and you find yourself in front of the temple. It's this vast marble and gray stone building with right above the two giant doors is the holy symbol for Aphrodite, a large chiseled out of rock heart. And you can hear bustle and conversation and people talking inside. And you hear music and you hear the chime of a bell. You hear home.
Ding. I walk to the temple and I cry because I've missed it.
You all walk your way inside this temple, and if you
the doctor's gonna like hold onto and squeeze Tikek's hand, like as a comforting squeeze.
you with the doctor there with you, you take that step. And the doors open, and you find yourself stared down, not looking at you, looking up towards the ceiling, like you remember the statue of Aphrodite. And you...
Sorry.
How do you react when you see the statue?
Honestly, I get a little freaked out from remembering my dream.
And Doctor, you feel Tikek just squeeze your hand for a second.
I panic a little bit and I squeeze your hand and then I take a deep breath and I remember that we've all had these bad dreams, so it might not actually just be my god, but it might just be, you know, something else preying on us. And I look to the Aphrodite statue and I bow my head and ask for her blessing, like all priestesses do when they, you know, see her likeness. And and I take a deep breath and I walk in and take my first steps.
The rest of you see this beautifully carved statue out of marble of this woman, heavier set with a silk cloth chiseled into stone, partially covering her body, and around the face, this cloth covering the face, also chiseled out of stone. And you see, walking around the building, there are people dressed similarly, but you do see people also with this cloth in front of their face, covering faces. Throughout this main prayer temple, there are, near the back past the statue, multiple inlet rooms with no doors, just curtains, and you see people are lounging in there. It's a raised platform with pillows and blankets and comfort. With candles and incense is lit, and you see people are just casually laying in these. Some are chatting. Some are fucking. And some of them do have the curtains closed, but some of them the curtains are just open.
Hey, they're kinky. They are allowed to like what they like.
Ah.
I know you're a baby. I cover your eyes. I cover your eyes.
Sarah's
You
so
don't even know
locked
what
up.
steps is yet.
Take an expo marker and just draw over the eyes on the doctor mask.
Mother, I can't see.
I didn't do that, but I grab your hand and
and eventually you do. Your eyes catch a figure near the back. facing a small shrine, kneeling and praying. You see this older woman, deep crimson red skin with the horns and the tail, praying. And you recognize her. What do you do?
Wait, is this... shit.
This is Nefira,
Not the high priestess, but my...
the second in command who trained you. Nefira. Or Nefera.
I walk Nefera. I walk calmly to Nefera, and I place a kiss on both of her cheeks, and she places a kiss on both of mine as like it. You guys can tell this is like a priestess thing, you know, and then we start giggling. We're like.
And you hear her laugh.
We're like, hi.
Oh,
Just
my
like,
little-
oh my god, so good to see you.
Oh, Takek, it's been so long. Oh, your presence has been missed here.
Aw, you're just saying that.
No, do you know how... Listen, this can be a lively place, but it's much more lively with you here.
Aw. Shucks, you always know how to make me blush.
But what brings you here?
Well, besides I was in town and wanted to come visit, obviously, and pay my respects. I actually have some dream business to talk to. Olive, would I be talking to Nefera, or is there like a different dream, like someone who's more trained in dreams that I'd know in the temple?
From what you know, there's nobody in specifically who trains in dreams.
Okay.
So you think Nefera would be the best bet?
Yeah. So there's some dream business that I would love to get settled.
Okay.
This is my party. I like turn behind me and I show off the doctor, of course, and I'm like, this is the doctor.
She
This
bows.
is
Nature.
um
I'm still in bunny form.
yeah, this is despite what it looks like, this is a person.
Of course.
Hi. Well, I am wearing like armor, and unless I'm in the Feywild, I am like a classic Harengon, you know.
Oh.
But like I am canonically like my size is small.
Yeah, it's
when
more
I-
like an anthro bunny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
So, has to be smaller than me because I am technically size medium, but I am right at the cusp. Like literally 4 foot is the cutoff.
I think my bunny form about like probably like the size of the biggest rabbits, or around like 2.5, maybe
Like
3
a
feet.
hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
with armor and a cute little outfit.
Canonically shorter than me.
Yes, canonically shorter than you in my bunny form.
Nefera will bow at all of you and look down at you, Takek. You need to pray. She's been wanting to talk to you.
Oh no.
Mother.
This is me in real life, not in character.
Mhm. She smiles and cups your cheek. If you
And
want, I can be there with you. I can let her use me as a vessel.
I let a tear fall, not from what like most people think is like sadness or anything. It's just like overwhelming emotion, basically. What that emotion is, you'll never know.
Horny.
What? You say horny? I'm gonna... Hang on, wait. Hang on. Hang on.
I zoned out
Horny.
for a second and I just heard the word horny. Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
Yeah.
She will just gently grab your hand and, with permission, lead you into one of these alcoves. These blanketed, pillowed alcoves. And she looks at the rest of them like, come along. And she'll lead all of you into this alcove. And she will close the curtains, leaving you all in here. And it's this dimly lit room with candles and incense and pillows. And you can all find it. There's enough space for you all to sit around comfortably. And Nephra will look down at you and just say, just so you know, she will always love you. And she just reaches over and gently places a kiss on your forehead.
I'm crying. Not like that, but...
And she pulls her head back. And her eyes are different. They're these... They change colors from this sky blue to this bright pink. And you take a moment and you realize everyone around you is frozen. It is just you and your god. And you see just a smile creep across her face as she reaches down and with both hands cups your cheeks. You have questions for me, don't you?
I think my internet cut out. What was the last thing you said? I'm so sorry.
Oh, she said, you have questions for me, don't you?
Help! I thought I'd have my members with me. I'm not good at this part. Help! Hey, do you guys have questions? Hey, what questions should I ask? Help!
They're frozen.
Oh, damn it! No, please. What? Help!
As you kind of freak out, she's
No, this isn't in character. I don't. No, this isn't in character. This isn't fair.
You could ask the players if you want.
Okay. Hey, guys.
The player, ask about the vision.
Ask about the vision and the dreams. Or, wait, what? Ask about just my vision, because I've had a vision and a dream, like
Both? I don't know.
I guess I don't know
Honestly,
either.
Like the funky thing that's been going on with our like linked dreams apparently.
Okay. Me and my party, I kind of gesture and look at like the party members that's frozen. My party members, we've been having these dreams that are not pleasant, but they all have one thing in common, which is a red string.
Yes.
And I think it's connecting us.
You are all
What?
connected.
We did get confirmation from her that we are all connected by the
Okay.
red string.
Yes. But, like, what does it mean for us?
Oh, my child. This connection is dangerous, but it can also do good. Just because something comes from evil and darkness does not mean that you can't do good with it. But to be able to do that, you need to understand why this is happening, why you're connected. I can help you with that. And I can get you that knowledge. But it will be dangerous. And I am sorry. You need a book. The volumes and chapters of these pages will let you travel a person's dreams. With that experience, you can figure out what is happening and why. But you must do this by yourself. And I apologize for that. You need to protect them. Just as much. You need them just as much as they need you. And they need you. Do you take on that task? Do you take on that responsibility?
To Keck, like, frozen in their own right, kind of takes, like, a few breaths and, like, does a little bird walk around and goes, yes.
Okay. And all of a sudden, the rest of
Uh-oh.
you are unfrozen. And you've heard this conversation. You know what happened.
Zoe's dying.
I hated that, but also I just choked on my own spit, and canonically Daisy did too. Just like, I imagine that while she was frozen, her saliva glands were just building up.
Oh god.
I thought time was frozen. I thought like nothing.
Yeah.
You all were both frozen in time, but somehow also know all this information that happened. You know about the book. You know about everything she said. And she looks to all of you. You must go and get this book. I will send you there.
Huh?
But there are rules. Got weird. Be nice to the librarian. Do not steal a book.
You say do not steal a book?
Yes.
Okay.
All of the books.
Hard, but okay.
All of the books are for a price. If you take one without proper payment, you will die.
Okay. Yeah.
I have promised
That
you-
sounds fun.
Sometimes to do good, you have to get help from dangerous people.
What
Looks at the doctor.
what kind of just particularly dangerous people?
You are curious.
After what? Me, I'm...
The librarian.
What is that fucking...
I have made a trade with him already. Of that, you don't need to worry. It will give you the book you need and safe passage home. But heed my warning.
Uh-oh.
Do not steal. Or I cannot protect you. You are free to trade if you want. But do not take. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay.
As ready as one can be.
And she is looking from each of you. Waiting for an okay.
Family sticks together. So
I
yeah.
guess we do. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I will see you soon. And she reaches up forward and gives you a kiss on the forehead.
Aw.
And as she pulls away, your vision changes. You blink. And you are somewhere else. You see bookshelves.
Yeah.
Spanning row after row after row after row, and you were standing in the middle of one of these rows with open walkways both forward and horizontal. You see this library, and you see a ceiling above you with some kind of light pouring down, and as you look around, this just goes on further and further, and all you can see at the periphery of your vision is just void. It just continues. You see fog, this library, infinite. And you are alone. What do you do?
We have to find a book on dreams. That was a question.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, that's what Dekek does. Just hello?
Sorry.
Roll a perception check.
All of us?
Everybody.
What if I don't and say that I did?
No, you don't have to.
No, I was kidding.
I don't
Damn,
see
doctor can't
shit.
shit. Yeah, you're. I still have my hand over your eyes from the temple. Sorry.
Daisy, you're the first one to hear it. And slowly, as it gets closer to Kek and Prar and Tempter, and eventually the doctor, you all hear movement. Shuffling. Creaking. And then further off in a different direction, movement. Coming closer. Shuffling. Footsteps? No. A snap. And then it moves, sounding almost like it's coming from a different direction. Shuffling. Movement. It seems like it's coming from up. It's coming from the distance, but vertically higher than you are.
Does it sound like a book person?
Sounds like something. It sounds
Var's
like-
gonna... He's gonna immediately duck behind a bookcase. Just sort of hides.
Temptar's standing on guard. Not weapons drawn, but just at the ready.
Takak, there are a few feet, there's about 5 feet above the bookshelves. What do you do?
I'm so sorry, my internet's so bad. What?
You hear this scuttling and movement off in the distance, almost like something's moving on top of the bookshelves.
I hope it's not a fucking snake. And I say hello again.
You say hello, and immediately, from the nearest bookshelf, you look up, and you see a face staring down at you.
Ooh, yucky.
You see pale, milky white skin with these sunken eyes and a deep, inset grin
Milky White?
staring down at you. The skin, milky white. The eyes, this deep, sickly green color as it stares down at you. And then it darts back.
Oh! Wait, hey! Stop laughing! Stop laughing! I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it!
Can I try talking to it?
What do you say?
Hi!
Movement, scurrying, and you see the face peek out from a bookshelf above where you're standing.
Hello!
And you see an arm reach down, long, spindly, multi-jointed, almost like it has 3 elbows and possibly long, reach down for you.
You ever thought about not being icky?
I think it can.
Oh, this is the horror I love. Sorry.
Of course you do, freak.
And then the arm shoots back, and the figure darts away again.
You don't want to shake my hand? Okay.
It darts
you
back, and it's smiling.
Would you like to
Daisy
be my friend?
Daisy not being
You
smart
see-
enough to realize
see
that we're in danger.
A hand reach down, and then a second, and then a third, and then a fourth. And then
If it's some kind of caterpillar, or not caterpillar,
Centipede.
centipede ass
Spider.
fucking.
I hope it's not, because I literally have a phobia of those. I take out my alchemy jug and I say, "Would you like a present?"
I thought you wanted me to shake your hand.
Oh, I'll shake your hand. What? Okay, what do you prefer? Honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, or acid?
No food or drink in the library. And the hand shoots back, and the body disappears.
Oh,
Ew, 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 ew.
okay, I'll put it away. That's all right. I mean, the acid technically isn't food, but or beverage, but that's fine.
It is the beverage where I come from.
Do you come from the Feywild?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. Yes, that's why I asked.
And you see, stepping off from behind a bookshelf, this figure. Smaller, somehow humanoid. Still impossibly long, spindly arms and legs, but just 2 arms, 2 legs. And this deep, this pale white body, deep sunken eyes, and this grin with a little too sharp teeth as it walks up to you.
Hi. And
Can
I'm still in my little bunny form.
Sorry.
Would you like to be my friend? I'd like to be your friend.
Hello, can I have your teeth?
They are
None of
really
us just-
pointy and
None of
cool.
us know to be scared. That's fucking well.
What do you give me for him?
I have other teeth from other creatures. I also have 3 vials. I have blood that you can I have some vials
no
of
food or
blood.
drink in the library.
Would you like a head? I still have the head that was on my belt. I'm just it's like shrunken. Does it shrink down a size, or is it the same size as it was before?
I don't know. We're gonna say it's the same size.
Okay.
Same size. This is
Would
not
you
been
like
about
a
that long
head?
to be
And I'm
consistent.
gonna hold up the wizard's head.
It'll
Would this
look at
make you my friend?
it'll look at you and grin. Trade. And you see it reach
There
a
you go.
hand up into its mouth and just
Oh.
rip a tooth out and
Thank
hold
you
it
very
forward.
much.
And
I-
an arm reaches from behind the bookshelf and grabs the head and pulls it into darkness.
Cool. Good to know. Do you like other heads? Because if I ever come back here, I carry around a lot of heads. So I can bring you more heads at another time.
If you want to, but it's usually very difficult to find your way here.
Oh, that's fair. Although I do end up somehow falling into places where I shouldn't be.
And he looks at you, Takak. You're here to check out a book, aren't you?
Yes.
And he bows deep, and you see his going waist down. He bends down, and his head touches the floor, and just an arm swoops underneath him in this grotesque bow. And then he stands up to his full height, taller than he was before, an extra 4-5 inches, about 12 feet tall now. Follow me. And he starts walking into the distance.
Okay.
As a not as a character, as a player, I love this guy.
Yeah.
As
I
a
know what
non-player,
you
or-
are.
Gross. I don't like this. Have you ever thought of not making my skin crawl, Olive? You ever thought about that? You ever thought
Listen.
about maybe like giving me peace?
What do you mean? You just went to the
I
local
am-
library.
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
looking directly at you. I
feel
know what
like
you are.
canonically, Daisy really isn't scared of anything except for her mother's disapproval.
You are led deeper and deeper and deeper into the library. At some points, walking into the fog and then pushing through it like a barrier into another part of the library. It just keeps going and going and going. And as you are walking, he's just talking and talking and talking. And he's like, I know all about all of you. I didn't until yesterday. Oh, you're all interesting. You have
Wait, do you know
wonderful
my name?
stories. Yes,
What's your name?
the librarian.
The librarian? It's very nice to meet you. I think we're friends now because I gave you a head and you gave us a tooth. My name's
Yeah.
Daisy, but you already knew that.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
My name?
Your Daisy
What?
on the service dawn.
Oh, you really know my name. Oh wow!
I read your book.
I have a book.
Everyone has a book.
Can I see? Can I see? Can I see?
You can
Or
read
is it a
it
bad
for-
idea?
You can read your book, but you've got to pay.
Okay. How much?
Trade.
Trade. Ooh. I don't have any more heads on me right now.
No.
Ooh. What else could I trade?
To read one's own book, you have to give a part of yourself.
Oh. Hmm.
Rara's kind of
stood near Daisy and he's watching the librarian,
You know,
sort of mouth open.
until I can think of something, it might be a good idea that I don't read my own book, because I like surprises.
I can tell you the price.
What would the price be?
Give me your hope.
Oh, I can't give you that, silly.
Yes, you can. And he'll just keep walking.
What would
Yes.
what would my price be?
You see, he freezes. Now that is an offer. I can't let you read your book, but I could do one better. I'll let you read your father's book if you break your instrument in front of me. Your erhu. Shatter it to pieces and leave it here. What do you say?
Shit.
We'll keep walking for now. And he turns around and continues down the hall. And eventually he leads you to a bookshelf. This one, all of them are made of this almost like moldy, damp wood. But this one is different. It's a nicer wood with a filigree of gold along the edges of the bookshelf. And on this is a small handful of books. And you see there's a little placard on the bookshelf called the Iba Ryan Collection. And he'll reach over and pull a book gently. This plain bound book. Almost indistinguishable from anything else on the shelf. And we'll hand it to you, to Gek. Payment has already been done. Don't worry, this one comes for free. I've got what I want from your god.
I don't what is that shit.
But the rest of you, books, you want books. You, and he looks at you, Tempter.
Ugh.
Do you not want to read, you child of knowledge?
I know who I am and I know what I was.
But you don't. You don't even know you were touched by a god.
Fuck.
You know what once was. But what if you could change it? And he'll pull a book off of the wall, off of this bookshelf of the Iba Ryan collection. And this book, plain in look, except for a little filigree of a clock. If you read this, you can change your past.
Tempter is silent, but you can tell Tempter is interested.
You can save your king. You can save your friends who died. You can change the Kemplin Empire for your own wants and will. for a price.
I've been muted this whole fucking time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This
No.
always happens to me. Anyway, earlier I was going to Keck was going to say, there's been a trade or a deal already made for a certain book.
Yes, the one here, the one in your hands, and you look down and you didn't realize you're holding it,
Yeah.
but it's there.
I got a shit so bad.
The Book of Dreams.
The Book
Do
of
we know-
Dreams.
Do we know what was traded for the Book of Dreams?
No.
I wouldn't know, but Aphrodite apparently traded for it. So.
If you read the first passage of the book, you can walk into someone's dreams.
What? I opened the book.
You take a look at the pages. It is completely incomprehensible.
Huh?
The words and the letters are moving on their own, darting in and out. And he says, only when you're ready to use it.
Okay.
If you read the first passage, you can walk into the dreams of a person. If you read more, you can shape them to your own will.
Oh.
And if you read the whole thing, you can do anything. But as a librarian, I feel I should warn you that if you read more than the first passage, you'll go insane.
Oh my god. I think the librarian's insane.
I love this guy.
And he'll turn
Of
to you,
course you
Tempter.
would.
The book
Yeah.
he's holding with the clock on it. If you read the first passage of this one, you can see into the past. If you read the first page, you can go there yourself. If you read the whole thing, the world and time itself is yours to command. For a price.
What would I pay?
You know what I want? That trinket in your chest.
Oh.
The one you check after every battle to make sure it's not damaged. Give it.
Oh! Tempter.
No.
Tempter.
No. Tempter kind of reaches towards it, but then backs away and says, "You cannot change the past. This trinket is..." Shut up, Oppo.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm muting.
Okay. You cannot change the past. What happened has happened. But I'm free now, and I would not give that up for anything.
You say that for now. But I know how hungry you are for knowledge. You'll find your way back someday. You, and he turns to you, Doctor.
Yes.
There is information you need. Parents you're trying to find.
There he is.
I can trade with you. I can... I can tell you who they are. For a price.
And depends on the price.
You.
Me?
Your facade. The
Oh.
doctor. Give it to me. You'll be who you truly are. Just no mask, no pretense. You can never cover your face again. You must be who you are.
But this is who I am. Now, at least.
It's who you're pretending to be. Or, if you want incredible power to do the deeds that you do, there's multitudes of other books on this shelf. There are multitudes of books on this shelf that do multitudes of different things.
I think for now I will do things the mortal way. I appreciate the offer.
I'm always here to help.
I will think about it. But for now, my answer is no.
Okay. You, and he will look towards you, Prar. You're all wound up. Aren't you tired of fighting against these strings? And you see in his hand, one of the red threads appears, and he grabs it and pulls you 10 feet towards him until you are underneath him.
He's just gonna look up.
Don't you want to be
He was holding onto his, or it's still in its like side holster, but why can't I read my own book? What's stopping you from letting me?
As that would be too boring. It wouldn't be any fun. I want to keep reading it. I want to know how this ends up. I want to know how the story goes.
But you know how it started.
Yes. Books write the past, and they keep being written as the present happens. You cannot read your future until it has already happened. After it's written itself. So I'll continue reading your book, because I want to know what happens to your story.
Can I see it at least? Is there anything funky with the cover, or is it just like plain like the others?
Every book is plain.
Boring.
Plus, I have that in my own personal office. Wouldn't want you getting your hands on it when you shouldn't have it.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun.
I'm trying to look through. You motherfucker. I'm working on it. I'm reading. How about this? And he pulls out a book from the shelf. This one, you notice these are coming off of a specific shelf. These ones have indents, and this one has a skull on the front of it. The Book of Dead One's Words. You can use it to speak to the dead. Ask them questions, no matter how long they've been dead and no matter how many times they've tried answering. But if you read more, you can even bring those back from the dead. This could help you on your quest. The question is,
Why
if
would
you
I need
wanna...
to speak someone who's already dead?
Yes. Don't you want to save your family?
What?
Don't you want to save your family from all these threads? Not this pathetic excuse of a party you have. I mean your real family.
Hey!
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
A trade's a trade.
No,
This
I'm
would-
not doing it. No.
The-
I don't
you-
care about whatever family I used to have. They're not here, and I don't know who they are.
Oh, you know them all right.
I might know them, but I don't know if they meant anything to me. All I have is what I have right now, and I'm going to work with what I have.
How sickeningly sweet. Well, is there anything else I can help you all with?
I thought we were friends. But you said we're not family. I thought we were family and friends.
Just because you are tied does not mean you have the same liquid flowing through your veins.
Oh, blood smudge bludge. I'm adopted. Fuck you, mister.
No,
Kristen.
you're a different story.
I don't know what you are.
You are adopted, but you are tied, in essence, fully to your parent.
I am?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, my mommy is the best.
Yes, and I know if I did anything to you, she would kill me.
Oh, so you are from the Feywild.
Where I am from does not have anything to do with where we are now.
Family
Anyone
is
else?
bigger than blood. Family is
You feel your
friendship
lips
and love.
seal, and you cannot talk. Anyone else? No?
I start doing sign language.
Sorry.
You look down, you don't have any fingers. And they're back.
That's not very nice.
I don't know how I feel about you anymore.
I thought we were friends.
Goodbye. And the scenery shifts, and you are all thrown head over heel, vertigo, through this endless void of space, falling and falling and falling. You don't know where is up, you don't know where is down, and then you hit the ground.
I don't like it here.
Soft, earthen ground, and you look up, and you can see the grove. And that is where we'll end this session.
What?
Say what?
Beautiful.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Look at the grove.
I hope
Triple
y'all.
Man is a bitch.
I
I
love
hope
that
you-
guy.
I hope y'all have a good day.
All right, bye.
Take a
Bye.
nap.
I'll talk to y'all later.